surgery, but I also know that people learn to live with things that they wish they could clean but don't know how. That grease that gets between the layers of a glass oven door, I've seen people put soapy water down there. I've seen people stick a spatula with the cloth on the end and try to wipe it back and forward. It's really just as simple as undoing the screws. That glass is not as breakable as you might think, and this really is the most easy and efficient way.
"20 years of chain smoking." Guys, this is what happens if you never clean your walls and you're a super heavy smoker. So basically we got a call from the owner of this property saying that they have a new tenant moving in and they need it cleaned before they get in there. So I start off in the bathroom because I'm always on bathroom duty, and just look how satisfying that is. This job was seriously one of the most enjoyable jobs I've ever done just because of how satisfying it was. So basically what we're doing is we're applying our strongest chemical plus using the steam machine to help activate it, and then I'm using things like scour brushes and rags to help clean up all that dirt and years of smog that was left on the walls. Upon first glance, I really wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get off all those layers of smoke, but that steam machine really came in clutch for us and helped us out a bunch. Plus, it was super fun to use. What was really cool about this job was that we actually got to meet the person moving into the property. And he had seen what it looked like before, and he was super worried about moving in. As he should be. I mean, you guys saw how bad those walls were. And so when we had finished, he was just absolutely blown away, which never gets old. I love those before and after reactions. So here's me working in the kitchen. Basically, I just started from top to bottom and steamed all the walls and cabinets. It basically just drips down to the next level, and it makes it super satisfying to wipe up. I was just super happy that I was coming off the walls in the first place. Sometimes these jobs can just take so long because the dirt and grime just doesn't want to come off. And so the final step of this project was applying this odor sealant called Kills. Basically, I will just kill off any of the remaining odor from the last 20 years of smog building up. And this is the final walkthrough. It's nothing spectacular since they're still remodeling it, but I mean, look at that kitchen. It's so much better than before. And so yeah, these are the last 2 bedrooms that we had done as well. But also, friends, don't forget, please never do
انظر إلى هؤلاء المزارعين الفقراء الذين يعيشون في الأرض القاحلة حيث لا طعام ولا ماء. هيا لننقذهم. بوم! ها هو
could literally go on forever about this, but I will just give you some of my top favorite reasons of why I am obsessed with the Scrub Daddy sponges. For today, we'll focus on the Scrub Daddy, the Sponge Daddy, and the Scrub Mummy. And for comparison, I have just these two generic run-of-the-mill sponges. The durability makes it really good for scrubbing hard, tough, stuck-on messes, versus very soft, very spongy, probably isn't going to get off much caked-on mess. The bonus part of Scrub Daddy is that when it's in cold water, still nice and hard, but when you switch it to warm water, it gets nice and soft and spongy. Now the Scrub Mommy does the same thing on the front, but on the back, it has that extra bit of sponge. So you can do a really good scrub with one side and then wipe up the mess or the water or the product or whatever it is with the other side. Another main reason why I really love them is the eye holes. It makes it way easier to get a good grip, especially if you're really scrubbing something. It's also awesome for cleaning little things like this. And it's also great for cleaning things like cutlery. And the Sponge Daddy is a lot like the Sponge Mummy. They have the spongy side on one side, the hard scouring pad on the other side. And if that wasn't enough, they come in cute shapes. They're stain resistant, odor resistant, and they get dirty or need to be disinfected or cleaned, like these two. They are top rack dishwasher safe. Now I'm going to show you my favorite reason why I love Scrub Daddy products. So I have two empty glasses here, and we're going to see how much liquid the Scrub Mummy sponge holds and the regular generic sponge holds. So we're going to get them both equally as wet. Now I'll take the regular generic sponge, pour it into that cup, and then the Scrub Mummy sponge. Scrub Mummy, generic.
I'm Allison. I'm a professional cleaning lady in the Denver metro area, and I'm at this client's house twice a month, and you're going to help me clean their teenage daughter's room. First thing, if I'm filming, I always like to take a before shot like this, and the next step is so crucial, at least for me, and let that light in, baby. Let that light in. I am so light driven, and definitely my mood is dependent on the weather. Anybody else like this? Next step, everybody's different, but I like to make my beds first. Whenever I go into a room, if I make that bed first, it gets things a rocking and a rolling and gets me one step closer to cleaning, and it just pulls the room together really quickly. Look at that. Next, anything that's in my way, I move out of my way so all personal items go back in their place, and that way I can get to cleaning. This is a teenage girl's room, so they prep really well for me, but it still is messy. I will debate anybody. Boys' spaces are definitely like dirtier or grosser, and teenage girls are definitely messier because they have a lot more stuff. That's just how it is, at least in my experience. Next, I can get to cleaning. Since I'm here bi-weekly, I just need a light dust. No crazy vacuuming surfaces like I normally do. So just a dust, organize their stuff, and then going in with Mr. Clean Gain. Always get the top of the dressers, of course, but don't forget the face of the dresser. So many fingerprints and oil prints. Next, Otto's glass cleaner, my favorite glass cleaner, and then this rag. This amazing rag. I bought 3 packs a couple years ago at Home Goods. No tag is on them. They're antimicrobial. They're multi-purpose. I love using them for glass and counters, and I don't know where they're from. Spritz o'clock, baby. My homemade air freshener going in with the vacuum to finish it off, and gorgeous. Anybody know where those rags are from? Please let me know where I can get more, and that is it. The room is done. On to the next. Gorgeous. Boom.
Good evening. Please stay off the pool deck. You're trespassing. Oh shit! He's fine. He's perfectly fine. Oh, he tried to bite me. It got stuck to the bottom. Who's loud ass? There he is. So I found the box that this came in, and it says that it can cause reproductive harm. I have a few questions. Forbidden sugar. So I found Nemo. He's covered in bugs. Feast, my child. Marshmallow time.